Hey guys, Cameron here with Emerson Property Management. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that have helped me build up a sizable rental portfolio in about 2 years and now manage that portfolio. Today, guys, I want to talk about this thing that kills properties, and that's vacancy. Now, I have another video that kind of breaks down how important vacancy is, but I want to show you on a property, an average $2,000 a month property, how quickly your annual return can go to zero or negative with just a little bit of vacancy. So I'm going to cover that today. Before I get into that, if you guys like this, find this valuable, give us a like, subscribe, share it with somebody. Only if you find it valuable. Don't like any pity stuff. We don't need that. But we do this stuff for free, and really I enjoy it. So if you know, to pay back or give back, just share it with somebody or like it. Really helps us out. So let's get into this. Vacancy. Now, again, like I mentioned, there's already another video I talk about vacancies, the cash flow killer, but I want to show you how specifically this will kill in just a little bit of vacancy. So we've got two properties here, property A and property B. Excuse my handwriting. Property A. Now, we're averaging about $1,800 a month right now in a rental. Depending upon the market you're in, you might be at $1,000, you might be in $3,000 a month. I just picked $2,000 for even numbers. So $2,000 a month rent with no vacancy, meaning maybe you had a tenant renew, that whole year was full. No weeks of vacancy. That annual revenue would be $24,000. At a 10% return, you would make about $2,400 for the year. And that would be about $200 a month in cash flow. So $24,000 for the year, $2,400 a month, or excuse me, $2,400 for the year, $200 a month. So when you're analyzing these, if you guys go to our website, I give away my calculator and everything for free, but that's how most people are analyzing. And they're saying, okay, hey, there's no vacancy or very minimal. So I'm going to get about 24 grand a year, and that's going to give me 2,400 a year in return, $200 a month. So that's how most people are analyzing. Reality sets in. I'm not bashing owners that do their own property management, but if you're not skilled, I want to show you how quickly you lose money. So same property, property B. So owner self-managing, maybe somebody's taking their time with filling the vacancy. Any of these scenarios that delay, you don't have contractors lined up, umpteen different things can happen. $2,000 a month, same property, but we have 1.5 months of vacancy, 6 weeks, let's say. That doesn't sound that much, right? You close, you get some bids lined up, you get the property rekeyed, now you try to find a tenant, and that takes a little bit of time. You got to get the pictures right, or maybe you stage, and then the tenant wants to move in a month later. So this is not totally unrealistic if you're not watching the ball. For a lot of people, even some property management companies. So 1.5 months of vacancy or 6 weeks at $2,000 a month would be about a $3,000 loss. $2,000 for the 1 month, and then $1,000 for the other month and a half. So that would be $3,000 minus $24,000 would be $21,000. Now, remember, the return is not calculated on this. This is your overall gross return. So this is what you thought you were going to make. You thought this property is going to bring me about $200 a month. And if you guys, at the time of this recording in 2023, if you guys are finding a property that returns a 10% cash on cash return, you're probably tickled to death. I mean, you are probably just, jumping at the bit to get this. You're probably getting bid up. So cash flow is hard to find. So this is even a stretch, but this is for illustration purposes. So that $3,000 is not coming off of the return. Now the return is going to be $2,100 a year. This is coming off your top line. This is your profits. So you're losing $3,000 a month from your profits because all your expenses have maintained the same. We're saying all the expenses are the same for the year. Your mortgage is the same, all the repairs and maintenance, all that's the same. So this is what you thought you were going to make minus $3,000, which means you're actually lost $600 or $50 a month. Now let me say that again. The annual revenue went down $3,000 But that $3,000 again is the top line revenue. All your expenses still maintain the same. So this is why, if you guys have worked with us in the past or are thinking about working with us, you'll see why I harp and beat into vacancy and how important it is to get the property, the inspection done, the property turned and back on the market and listed and rented, because as an owner, I know how important it is and how quickly you can lose money. I mean, this does not take very long and you've lost. So now we make up for this in several ways if we would do this, because our average tenancy is over 3 years, but still, this is something that a lot of people don't account for. So I wanted to break that down. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys understand and stress the importance of vacancy. It literally can wipe you out. Now that's just a month and a half. We've had owners before, when we let owners set their own rent prices, we had properties sitting 2 and 3 months. And we said, no. You guys can go back. There's another video about that. We took control of that again, and we said, no, you owner, we know you love the property. We know you want to get top dollar, but this right here is why we have to have control of the rent price, because a month goes by, 2 months goes by, you'll never recover it. So again, I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. If you have any questions about this, or think, Cameron, you're full of shit, I would love to be proven wrong by this. I would love to. But please take this into consideration. Make sure you're running your numbers correctly if you're going to buy a property, especially, or you're going to go through some sort of issue with, an eviction, something that's going to take some time, that you're going to lose money. You got to factor that stuff in. Appreciate y'all. See you next week.